This is Dutch Moyer coming to you live from western Wyoming on day 43 of Run Across America for Global Disciples. You know, western Wyoming is filled with these snow barriers that help protect the cattle as well as those who are traveling along Route 30. Those are good barriers, but there's some other barriers that aren't so good, like the ones that separate us from God. Barriers like pride, thinking we know better than God what's best for us. Those type of barriers, prevent us from growing as people. When you are like the joke of that Harvard guy that goes along the lines of, you can tell a Harvard guy, but you can't tell him much. When we act like that, we really shut off our personal development. One of the greatest ways that you develop a personal relationship with Christ is by reading the Bible. That's how you get to know Him. Going to church is another wonderful way, where you feel the support of others. Where one of the best things that I enjoy about church is Sunday school, because it gives me an opportunity to ask questions. Because I know that I don't know everything. And when there's questions that other people ask me and I don't know the answer, I know I can bring up those questions with fellow believers and feel supported and know where to look to find the answers. Another form of a barrier that separates us from God is isolation. American culture is such today. We use texting to communicate. When you call for information, you get a computerized voice. When you do banking, online banking, people have forgotten today on how to communicate with each other. And one of the simple ways that you can communicate with God, there was a disciple that asked Jesus, he said, "How should we pray?" Sometimes people pray in different ways. God is not like a Lucky Charms God, where He's just to fulfill your every whim. The Lord's Prayer is a wonderful way, a concise way of communicating with God. It goes, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever." Communicating with God can be the Lord's Prayer, or it can be say, "God, I'm a sinner. I need help. I can't do it alone." Being a Christian doesn't mean you're better than anybody else. It just means that you're willing to ask for God's help. And that's what Global Disciples is all about. Offering the opportunity to know the gospel of Jesus Christ to the 29% of the world's population that doesn't know Him. If you'd like to be a friend for Global Disciples, you can check out their website at www.globaldisciples.net. You can also make a $10 contribution with your cell phone by texting the word GLOBAL to 50555. That's text the word GLOBAL to 50555. Let's break some of these barriers together so we can build a better future.